EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold-out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and a yard. They run it again with Chubb. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. A quick throw there is incomplete.
He could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 3rd and 2, Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Browns! Nick Chubb, 52 yards. And the Browns are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Anthony Schwartz going to bring it out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Motion man is Schwartz. On first down, Mahomes. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Now here's Mahomes. That is caught by Herbert. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll get that complete to Khalil Herbert. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Khalil Herbert, 36 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking on some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 14-7. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Patrick going to change the play. And now they'll shift things around. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field. And a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A quick throw caught by Rice. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. 15 touchdowns for the rookie during the regular season, and now he carries it over. Here's his first in the playoffs.
And we know the guys on the other side of the field were hoping that he would be intimidated by playing in the postseason, but they can just let that go because he's as confident as they come. And I know that he believes that that's the first of many playoff touchdowns that he's going to have as his career progresses.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Browns drive about to get started. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Second down, here's Chubb again. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 58 yards on the ground here for Harris. It's a first down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for first and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson sliding out of the pocket. That is incomplete.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one because when he breaks out in the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
Now a second and 10. Now it's Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Watson on third down. There's another catch by the running back, Nick Chubb. And he is going to have a Browns first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on third and a yard. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. These two teams all tied after one. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a first and 10. Now Chubb running right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Watson. They'll roll him out right. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
And they'll try the option on first and goal. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Watson flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. Here's Watson. And that's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown. Kareem Hunt, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have moved out in front. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent, and that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around.
Second and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On second down, a run with Herbert. And he's going to take this across the 50 in the Browns territory. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They fake the give. Now Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. They'll get this down to the 38. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Herbert once more. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
6-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run with Herbert. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulder square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. They'll run here with Herbert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. A give left side here for Herbert. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Motion man is Schwartz. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Butker's kick here is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 25-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. The final shot before the break, Watson. And he'll get this one to Cooper, complete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chiefs 17.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 12-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to get a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he will have the first down. He winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about tight ends in a lot of cases now, pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. A poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They begin this drive with Chubb. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Now the throw going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A give running right is Chubb. Well, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And quickly they get to the line.
It's a gain of 9.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Out to his left. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. A give. This is Chubb. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 89 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10. On the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Chubb. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now Watson going to change the look here. They'll try the air now with Watson dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are able to stretch out their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bring it on, boys. We got this.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On second down, here's Mahomes. He's going to have to hook up the Schwartz. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Flushed out right. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Herbert powering up the middle. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. This is caught. Touchdown! Rashee Rice, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 4. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Now, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on on 2nd and 14. Off of play action, it's Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now lead here to a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Taken by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people will question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this 1st down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Mahomes' throw pulled in by Schwartz. And he'll get this out to the 30-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. A handoff for Herbert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down. Now Mahomes. And that will be incomplete as well.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Okay, we've seen plenty of games. We've been there before. They thought they had this one over with if they could have stopped them right there on that down. Now they've got to continue to play. That's going to be tough.
That's tough because it was such great coverage. They had him blanketed, especially there in the secondary, but hey, he took off and found a way. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
At their 48-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up. They'll go again with Herbert. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. A big play looming on 3rd down. And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play. Mahomes rolling to his left. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the 1st down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. Here's a give to Herbert. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Mahomes. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes steps away.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Herbert will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. To throw, Watson. Pass complete to Chubb. Oh, he shoves himself free. And he'll have a first down, but a great tackle there keeps him from getting to the boundary.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but he
can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Watson to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion. On 3rd and long, things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw.
And the Chiefs are going to get it. A costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and the line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Well, on 4th down here, that pass not